Hey guys, greetings. Thank you all so much for clicking on another one of my videos. I really and truly appreciate it. Excuse the look, y'all. I just woke up from a nap. I have paint all over myself. I woke up uber early to go paint the potential place. But y'all, I got some stuff, oh my god, to tell you guys. So I really went in and kind of did like a thorough, like this is like my second phase of cleaning. Like I clean in phases. The initial clean, the middle is like the beginning to the deep clean, and then the third phase is like the actual deep clean. So I went in, I bleached the shower, the bathtub, I scrubbed the walls, the bath, everything. And I went in and I repainted. I may insert some clips of that. Me and my daughters, we went in working super hard, as frustrated as I was, and I had went in there and basically repainted or whatever. But apparently I just woke up from a nap and I got a text from the landlord, and she's like, this is the worst paint job ever, and if you didn't like my place, you should have she said something like, you should have just said that or something like that. And I was like, Lord, let me hold my tongue. Okay, let me hold my tongue, number one. But I'm thinking to myself, like, considering that we have to go in there and do our own cleaning, you gave us the okay to paint. I'm not a freaking professional painter. So it's like, what the heck? So anyway, I didn't like that. I did not like that. Yes, I'm in a desperate situation. Well, I won't even say desperate. I mean, I'm in a dire situation. Of course, I don't like the energy that I have to currently be around right now. But I'd rather suck that up and find something else before I just allow anyone to just think that they can talk to me any kind of way. Like, me and my kids, we went in there this whole weekend, basically since, what was it, Friday or Thursday, been back and forth in the unit, like I said, cleaning it in phases. I got some paint on her tile flooring, and she's like, oh, this is gonna have to come up off of my $2,000 floor that I just put in, and da 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 da. And I'm like, people will really show you their true colors when you are down, so to speak. Like, I don't like that at all, because I would never do someone like that. Like, if I was a landlord or I was into realty and I seen a single mother, taking care of her kids by herself and doing the best she can, is even offering like, hey, I'll go in and clean and paint, whatever. Like, I would not treat someone like that. But y'all, that's just the way of the world these days, and of course I'm not a pessimistic person. Like, I've already kind of prepared in my mind mentally. I'm like, do I even want to live somewhere like that? Like, do I even want to like, because I'm all about energy, guys. Like, if you're already coming off on the bad foot and I haven't even rented the place yet, like, I don't even have an okay. I guess today she went in to check it out, didn't say nothing about the major cleaning we done. I mean, the refrigerator was filthy. And then there was some red flags that I seen. So I'm like, I might have to just wait. Because I go in the bathroom in my master bedroom. It's a huge bedroom, and it has like those double doors to open the bathroom. It's really nice. But I'm like, I look under there and it appears to be mouse droppings. And I'm like, oh hell no. It's not in the woods, but it's like in a wooded, grassy kind of area. Like, where I'm at, their houses, their homes, townhomes, whatever, is built very funny. Like, you'll have a subdivision of just different homes on a lot, or again, a subdivision. So it's kind of strange how they build out here, number one. But I'm like, I can't do pests. All right, no shame in my game. I did not enjoy living in these conditions, but growing up in the projects, growing up in the ghettos, I mean, like, we literally was in the trenches with this, seeing that type of stuff, and I'm like, I definitely don't want to subject my kids to that. Like, I don't want to just be in a situation where I just accept everything because it's my so-called quote-unquote only option at this time. Like, I'm not even gonna hold myself like that. Like, I'm not even gonna look at the situation like that, because I feel like the Most High is like, sorry guys, because I'm trying not to cry. Oh my god, guys, I did not know I was gonna cry. And please do not take this as, you know, I'm looking for sympathy or anything really. I'm just trying to vent, and I wanted to document this time of my life because I know here soon it's going up, you know? Like, I'm going up. Like, I'm going to be doing so much better. Like, these situations that I'm going through now and the Most High is allowing me to go through, I know that I'm going to come out a victor. You know, I know that I'm going to come out of this courageous. I know I'm going to come out of this 10 times harder, you know? But I don't just want to settle for anything or any old where, any old place, just because I'm in the situation that I'm in now. Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys, I've been holding that in, so sometimes they just come out. But as I was saying, like, I just don't want to settle for anything right now, you know. That's not just in regards to places where, you know, I plan to stay, where I plan to have my energy dwell in, you know. Like, this is in regards to anything. Like, I'm not settling at all, you know, at all. Like, I refuse to. I'm not going to settle, you know, because yes, my situation, it is an interesting and complex situation. You know, it'd be different if I was surrounded by love and genuine support, you know, people that truly want to see you prosper and actually push you towards that, you know. Instead, you're just around people that are just waiting on the day for you to, that's it, or at least that's how I feel, but just waiting on the day for you to get something and get the hell out of their house, or whatever the case is. But, like, I don't know, like, that really turned me off, guys. Like, I hella just want to say screw it. Like, yes, I did go and I put a lot of work into it. Like, I spent a lot of money buying cleaning products, paint and all that. But I'm just at a point where I'm like, you know what, just because of how she came at me, like, I understand, like, she felt some kind of way. Like, I understand that, you know, I get it, stuff's expensive, like, but you don't have to come at no one like that. You know, like, she doesn't know my situation. She doesn't know what I'm going through mentally, emotionally. Like, she doesn't know the challenges that I face and what I'm up against. I mean, people just they really don't care about that these days. And with what I'm going through, like, I don't want none of this to turn my heart cold. Like, even when I was going through my situations when I was still in Vegas, like, I was like, man, I don't want these people, I don't want this place to turn my heart cold, because I know that I'm not that person. You know, I'm a very loving, genuine person, and I will be there for anybody, you know. But I don't know, to just hear that, I was just like, yo, like, I'm just waking up, and she just texted and was basically going off. I'm like, dang. Like, considering that I'm doing my own cleaning, though, like, the nerve. You should have had a team. You should have had a team of painters then. You should have had a team of cleaners, pest control, rodent control. All that should be put in place. It's like a lot of grimy landlords, and, like, I think that is a red flag. I think the Most High is actually just showing me, like, okay, this may not be the spot for you, because, you know, I'm like, shit, I have so much stuff over there. I may have to go and get my young sage up out of there, because I did sage it before I left. But other than that, I may just, yeah, sorry guys, but yeah, I may just tell her never mind, you know. And I'm going to prove to not only the Most High God, but to myself that, you know, I am fully capable, and I do trust in my ability to find something better, something greater, you know, something more comfortable, you know, something sustainable. Like, I don't want to freaking move in nowhere with fucking, excuse my language, guys, but with mice or rodents or just bugs. Like, that's a red flag to me. Nobody wants to live like that. I'm not living like that. You know, I'm not working as hard as I work to pay a bill, or to, you know, to be out of money every month, to be living somewhere that is uncomfortable, unreliable, things such as that. Like, man, so much stuff in this world has to change. And it's not even really with the housing insecurity, it's what they're trying to offer at the, like exactly the bare minimum. They're trying to give you the bare minimum. Hey guys, so I am back. Um, as I left off, my phone had abruptly died, and then I went and just put the key under the mat. I went and got all of my supplies out of the apartment, all of the cleaning supplies, the painting supplies, and everything that I purchased myself. And I just went ahead and put the key under the mat, and I told the landlord, I was like, you know what, never mind. May you have a blessed day. God bless. And I just blocked the number, and I just kept it pushing. I just got out of the shower, getting dinner prepared for the girls, and then I'm gonna pop some melatonin, and then I'm taking my arse to sleep because I am very, very exhausted. I think a lot of it, again, what I was talking to one of my really, really good friends about. She's actually my kids' nanny. Well, she was when we were back in Vegas, and she literally helped me out a lot. She gives me really, really great advice. She's an older woman, and I called her, and I try not to, if I'm not recording a video, or speaking to anyone, I just try to just vent to myself. Like, I don't like not trauma dumping, but I don't know, it's something about not talking about my problems. But I feel like the Most High is definitely moving me to be more vulnerable and to show that side of myself, because I am a fire sign Leo, but I have a lot of my highly aspected energies in Cancerian, so Cancer energy. So I feel both that passion and the emotion of things. Like, yes, I feel my emotions. I don't try to numb my emotions. When it's time for me to feel, I feel, so that I can transmute them. But a big piece of it, as I was saying, was just feeling like I let my kids down. They were so excited. My 8-year-old Naraya, she was like, you know what, mommy, when you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. When you said you were going to get a car, you got a car. And then I got one sneaking on these kids, Lord. She was like, when you said you were going to get a car, mommy, it may have taken us a long time, but you got a car. So now I know when you say we're getting a house, we're getting a house, and that made me feel really good. I'm pleased, and I'm very blessed and highly grateful for my children to have that kind of trust in me, because as a parent, it is our duty, no matter what, no matter how hard the job is, no matter how tough the job is, it is our duty to provide stable, clean, satisfactory, shelter, and basically the basic necessities for our children. And I just feel like, with me being desperate, because I'm just gonna call a spade, that was the energy that I was in, because I was just so excited to finally be in my own spot again. But me being desperate almost got me locked into a 12-month contract of somewhere I would have ended up hating and not wanting to be at anyway. So I know the Most High is doing something new in me. I can feel it. I'm still not discouraged. Yes, I may have cried, because yes, it hurts. As a mother, we want to maintain our promises. We want to keep our promises. But all in all, my children, they're very, very intelligent. They're very smart. They're very knowledgeable, very wise for their age. So they understand and overstand that mommy is trying. Baby, mommy is putting in effort. Ultimately, that's all I can do. I'm not perfect. I still can improve in a multitude of ways, and I'm honest enough, woman enough, and mother enough to admit that. But all in all, the point of this is so that I can, within the next 3 to 6 months, look back on this day, April the, what is today? April the 9th, 2023. I will look back in my new, we're going to speak it into existence, my new look, did y'all see my baby? My new 4-bedroom house with an in-home office X studio. All right, I'm claiming it, baby. I'm speaking it into existence. 444 was just on the clock. You see, listen, I am not going to allow any adverse situation the opportunity to break me to the point of no return. Like, I'm going to get up tomorrow, I'm going to hit the ground running. I'm still not going to give up. I am not going to allow negative energy, toxic energies to try to feed on me or to feed on my situation. I'm still going to stand tall and proud, and very confident in my expenditure in finding, suitable housing for me and my children, even if that means a couple towns over, or hell, a new state, whatever the Most High is doing through me. Like, I am willing to surrender and do it, like, because we're going to talk about that on a separate vlog. But where I'm at, it's just not that there's anything to do, or, well, let me rephrase that. There's nothing wrong with Caucasian people, but when you're in a small town where it's nothing but Caucasians, like, some people still have that, sadly, that prejudice and that kind of racial impact. Like, you can feel the undertones of it, and I can feel it. Like, I'm not gonna sit on here and lie, but I have also met some really, really nice Caucasians out here, some really reputable and respectable ones. Everybody is not all the same. There's, not all white people are bad, and not all black people are good, or not all black people are bad, or not all black people are this or that, like, but I think ultimately I would like to be more around a variety of different people. I'm not just saying just primarily black, but, or melanated, indigenous, whatever you want to call it. But I would like to see a bit of a variety, to have that kind of mixture and that inner and understanding that others will feel, because a lot of people, they've lived very different lives, than we have, right? So yeah, a lot of people out here, they've had a head start. They come from old money. You feel me? So they got these businesses and these medical offices and things like that based off of, their ancestors and such. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. I just want you to know, just like I said yesterday, just keep your girl in your well wishes. I got on here and ugly cried, y'all. I look a hot one when I cry. My bad, y'all. But I want to show you all that I'm human too. I go through things too. My life is not perfect too. But my steps are definitely being guided. All right, my path is being carved out right now as I speak by the Most High God. And I'm not going to allow this situation or any future situations to, again, bring me down. Okay, to lower my frequency, to lower my vibration. They got that little, the opposing energies got that little piece of me releasing and transmuting, but other than that, baby, it's back to work. Oh my god, this thing is getting super dark. But yeah, it's back to work. It's back to, doing what I have to do, and this is just, this is what it is right now, guys. This is what it is. My situation isn't perfect. I may not be where I want to be, but damn sure, okay, I'm not where I used to be. All right, hallelujah. Okay, all praise to the Most High, our creator of all things. Whatever you all subscribe to, there's only, well, we're going to get into that conversation later, but I was going to say there's only one living true God, true creator, but that's up for discussion as well. That's to be determined as well. But that is all that I have to say, guys. I declare and decree that next week period will be a very bliss and high vibrational one. I know my situation isn't going to just get perfect overnight, but I'm still trusting and I am still standing in my faith, in my power, and in my solitude, because I know I will make it. I hope that this inspired somebody out there to never settle and to know that you will make it too. Thank you guys for listening. Peace.